Alright guys, my name's IraqVet0304. We're going to be doing a Roll Chan 4 any percent run. The only difference between this and the Mega Man 4 run is you're running as Roll instead of Mega Man. You're going to be using Tango Cat instead of Rush the Dog. And you got a few slight color changes, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. Same game, same mechanics, same bullcrap RNG. It gets frustrating sometimes. This is one of the longer speedruns in Classic Mega, and it's one of the most challenging ones because you're not going to see a lot of clips. There's only about 2 that I'll show you in this run, and only one of them are actually in the RTA. So it's a really painful run to speedrun, let me tell you. But it's fun. It's fun to do this Roll Chan one because it's kind of a unique spin on just a regular Classic Mega. So let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Ginger Ninja hosting my streams. What's up, dude? We're gonna start off with Brightman first because it's a little bit more consistent and safer than Pharaoh. You're gonna be seeing me slide a lot because sliding is obviously faster than walking. You can jump out of your slides except for when you're underwater. These crickets are RNG based. They can either jump small or jump big. It's really up to them. You're kind of at the mercy of the crickets. You're gonna see me do a slight jump at the top of every ladder, just because at the top of every ladder, Roll and Mega Man will hesitate for about a frame before they start moving again. So to save that frame, you do a little jump at the top of the ladder. Oh, I almost died. I kind of shorted my jump, so I had to go back on a cricket just to make sure I didn't die. Alright, we're on the last screen before we get to the Bright fight. The Brightman fight is unique where he will freeze time at 16, 8, and 4 health value. So in order for him not to freeze you, we can... Whoa, wow, I almost died again. We can shoot 3 charge shots, a lemon shot, and then the rest full charge shots, and he will not freeze time. Save a few seconds. So hopefully we can do it right. Ah, I missed a shot. There we go. I missed a shot there. That's okay, though. Better safe than sorry. You want to kill him closer to the center because the fanfare won't start until all the boss particles are off screen. Once they're off screen, the fanfare will start. You line up that center pixel. You'll see me standing in specific spots in the center of the screen. So that way we can kind of get out of the stage faster. Pharaoh Man, you're going to see the use of Flash Stopper. We're going to be using it a lot through these 8 robos because the Flash Stopper, the way it works is it has a global countdown of like 5 seconds, I think. So when you're sliding, however, it won't count down. So you can essentially make one Flash Stopper use for an entire screen if you have good movement. I just got a new controller, so I'm still trying to break it in, so every once in a while you'll see me jump instead of slide. That's because this D-pad is like really super stiff right now. There's that balloon weapon. That'll come in handy later on in this run. It's called balloon for a reason. It's literally a balloon you can ride on. It works just like the item ones in Mega Man 2. These moving platforms you can kind of manipulate based off of your position to not shoot those little bullets out the side of their heads. It reduces lag The more things that are on screen at one time, the more lag you'll have. Slow things down. Sometimes you can negate it, sometimes you have to be at the mercy of it. It's just, Mega Man 4 is really laggy. But not quite as laggy as Mega Man 3, but still pretty laggy. Pharaoh Man fight, pretty simple, straightforward. Buster him down. He will jump big, jump to your position, or just stand there and shoot his little quicksand balls at you. And he decides to be a jumpy jerk. Well, at least he died in the center, so that's good. Tried to line up that center pixel. I don't know if I got it yet. Nope, I missed it by a frame. So, Ringman, at the very beginning, we're gonna use this balloon weapon that we got in Pharaoh Man stage to get across this vertical as fast as possible. Or get up this vertical as fast as possible. Thing to note about a balloon is if you pop a balloon inside a wall, it'll disappear immediately, but yet there's a 4-frame window where you can still jump on its hitbox. So we're going to be taking advantage of that during this speedrun. I messed up that balloon placement. There we go. See how it disappeared, but I was still able to jump up? There we go. Perfect. Those turrets are RNG based too. Sometimes you're not quite as lucky as I did and get through that top one without getting hit. Most of the time you'll get hit. Ringman stage is unique. You're going to take a lot of damage deboosting off of enemies and stuff. There's a lot of mini bosses. So you'll end up getting to Ringman with low health, low ammo. But the Ringman fight itself is pretty scripted. There's no RNG to it whatsoever, so it's pretty easy. We can use that to our advantage. Oh, missed my platform there. I was supposed to go the top route. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Ah, missed the ladder grab. Take a deboost there to get through that guy. And we're at the first door with low health, low ammo. So hopefully we can get this Ringman fight to work right. Perfect. And that is the same fight every time. There's pretty much no surprises. He's gonna do the exact same thing every time, so pretty straightforward. It's the stage that's the most worrisome. It's the run killer. His stage is the run killer for sure. So moving on to Dustman. Dustman stage is, there's one particular room that's super laggy. And then another room that's really dangerous. You can die easily. So we're going to try to do a cut our first zip through that Crusher section if we can get it. But first we're going to start off with some bright usage here. Some flash stopper. Alright, this screen right here is really dangerous. We call it the lag room because there's a lot of lag. A lot of dangerous spots. And we made it. Nice. Made it through nicely. Ah. Okay. Here's the Crusher section. At the end of this Crusher section, we're gonna try to do like a little small zip. you won't see it too much in the actual RTA speedruns because you do lose time by doing it, but it's really fun to do. There it is. So in Mega Man 4, Capcom decided the only way for you to zip is if you have iframes, invincibility frames, by taking damage off of something. So we had to backtrack and take damage off that Met bullet, and at the same time as the crushers coming down on top of our head, so we can zip through the crushers to the other side. Pretty cool little swag strat there. I just like doing it. There's no real reason to do it in an actual speedrun other than just showing off. And we got really good pattern from Dustman. He didn't suck us one time, he just jumped back and forth. That's the best pattern you want him to do. We got really lucky. Skullman, beginning of Skullman, you're gonna see the actual RTA zip. The one and only zip you'll see in an actual speedrun. We're gonna do a wall zip. We're gonna cut through a wall to kind of speed things up a little bit here. Hopefully I can get it. If I don't get it, then I'll have to use some backup strats. But I'm hoping to get it. The setup is the hardest part about it. Yeah. Let me try it again one more time. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna do backup strats. Backup strats, you use a flash stopper. This is a lot slower than what we would normally do. We would normally use balloons throughout this section and use flash stopper a little later, but like I said, you missed that zip. This is pretty much the strat to do. Thanks, Eddie, for slowing me down. I was hoping he'd give me a juice box or something. Do a little jump up there, save some time. Alright. And that's Skullman stage. Pretty straightforward. I wish I could have got the zip for you, but at least I got a crusher zip. Skullman fight, he'll react to your movement. The only thing that's really a lot of RNG based is his skull shield. He can either give you a really short one, a medium one, or a really long one like he's doing right now. We screwed up. We accidentally hit him, but luckily for us, he gave us a short shield the second time around, so. You can get him down before he shoots off that second shield, but I messed it up. That stage could have been better, fight could have been better, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. Sometimes you gotta lose a few to stay humble. Here we're going into Dive Man, first underwater stage that you'll see. Like I said earlier, you won't be able to jump out of your slides underwater, so we'll have to do be careful in some places. But we're also going to use flash stopper here too. Okay, so I messed up a little bit. Messed up a little bit, but no big deal. Back on track now. My mashing sucks. You can usually get those whales down in like 1 or 2 jumps, but I have horrible mashing skills, so it takes me about 3 jumps to get it. There's the juice box. We want those juice boxes. We love those juice boxes. Ah, get off the ladder, weirdo. Alright. checkpoint room here. Whoa, what was that? I meant to slide there. Alright, that pit right there is where the wire is. You do not want to get that. That's really slow. If you end up getting wire, it will actually take you back to the previous checkpoint. And that is a really, really slow. You do not want to do that. Plus, it's not very useful in the speedrun. Actually, I don't think it's really useful in a casual run either, so it's not worth getting. And down goes that. I think I'm off pixel a little bit. You can do the fanfare skip there, but I was just slightly off the pixel. Alright, moving on. Drill Man stage. This is one of the most RNG, heavily RNG based stage. Oh my lord, this boss can dive. I've seen him dive in a speedrun 6 times. I've seen him dive no times, you know, it's just really painful. The RNG this dude has is insane. The stage is a little treacherous too, but hopefully we'll get through it, no problems. Once again, we're using Flash Stopper pretty much the whole way. Actually, as a matter of fact, we do use Flash the whole way. All the way until the boss fight. Like I said, this Flash Stopper comes in handy during this 8 Robo run. I don't know why I accidentally shot a Flash Stopper there. That was an accident. Don't normally flash the bat room, but yikes. Messed that up a little bit, but no big deal. Oh wow, big drop after big drop. Let's go. If you have good movement here, you can make this Flash Stopper last pretty much the whole way. Except for right there. That right there is when you have to switch it at that big jump. Some of the more skilled runners of this game, or of Mega Man 4 game, will actually be able to slide all the way through without doing a second flash. But you've got to have really precise movement, and I do not. I'm gonna go ahead and take this juice box just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Because this is a long fight if you take a death. Oh my god. Wow, he is just not having it today. Wow, what a jerk. What a jerk, diving like 4 or 5 times right off the bat. That's that RNG, man, I'm talking about. It will kill every single run. I got the magic pixel, that's good. Moving on. Toadman stage. It's deceptively hard. The rain in the first part pushes you back, so you gotta really trust your slides. And the waterfall section will either push you forwards or back, depending on the flow of the water. So we're gonna skip a few mini bosses, but mostly it's Flash Stopper the whole way, once again. But this will be the last stage you'll see Flash Stopper be used, because you don't use it in the castle stages. Also, thing to note here, those birds usually have 3 little small birds behind them, but if you flash right at the beginning, they will despawn. And it makes less lag on screen, so that's helpful. Ah. Gosh, this controller, man, this D-pad's really stiff. Jumping instead of sliding. There's our first little mini boss. It's a snail, I promise you, it's a snail, but you'll never see it in the speedrun. We always flash it right at the beginning of the transition. Nice little back deboost there off that one, because there is a pit there that you can die in. Nice. And we're through. Now Toadman, he'll move whenever you move, so we're gonna jump and shoot. Drill shot takes about 7 shots to drill, but you've got to do it because bosses do have iframes in this game, so you've got to span it out a little bit. Sometimes he likes to jump on me on the last kill, or on the last shot. But that's 8 robos. 8 robos down, and pretty good time, I guess. Not bad. For having a couple deaths, not bad. Eight robos down. Now we're on to the castle stages, Cossack stages here. Cossack 1 is pretty much an ice stage. They got ice mechanics, so you're gonna be sliding a lot if you just stand there. So it's pretty dangerous in some places, but easy to do if you know what you're doing. And I do not, so I always like to tell people, if you ever wanted to know what not to do during the speedrun, you've come to the right place. And you'll know that's true if you looked at my splits. They're all red. So here we go. A little known fact, there's a juice box right here to the left. We just picked that up just in case. You know, we like to have it for when we do marathons, just in case. You never can tell what's gonna happen in a race, you know, or a marathon. It's nice to have one in the back pocket. We had one earlier, but we had to use it, so it happens. It doesn't waste a lot of time to go get it anyway, so it's good to have. Ah, messed up my ladder grab there, so had to take a deboost. This section is very, very difficult. Alright, got the Skeleton Joe despawn. So that was a good move there. Now we use these balloons to get up this vertical and across these triple ladders. Woo! There we go. Our triple balloon jump scrat there. Take a deboost off Squishy, and now we're on to the Mothra fight. We're gonna use Ring here. Ring has a really tiny hitbox, and the hitbox of Mothra is really tiny, so it's really the pain to position the shots just right. Because the boomerang can go all cattywampus on you. Look at that. That's nice, huh? Wow. There we go. Man, I tell you what. That was a bad moth fight. I could not get that hitbox to hit at all. I missed a couple shots. Alright, Cossack 2. We're gonna see, and this is another stage where it's balloon heavy. We're gonna take a lot of damage. We're gonna end up with a little low health. Might have to take a safety health midway through before we get to the boss fight. But this will be the last stage. You'll see a lot of the balloons. Outside of this, we won't be using that stuff anymore. We're gonna be doing a lot of spike sliding here by taking deboosts, using your iframes to slide across these spikes. And that's how you get through that room. Take a deboost off that guy. Take a back deboost there to kind of, oh wow, I fell. That's an unwanted screen transition. You hate to see that. There we go. Grabbed the ladder that time. We'll take this safety health just in case. You never know. You never can be too sure. Because crap like that just happens, you know? Never can be too sure. Alright, so we're making a climb to Square Machine now. Square Machine, the RNG consists of, will do 3 different patterns. You give you a 3 cycle, a 2 cycle, or a 1 cycle before it forms into a complete square. Obviously you want to do 1s, but we got a 2, it looks like. The most common pattern is a 3-2. But we missed it. We got a good 4 shots in, so that's good. That was a good section. So we got the 3 there. So we got the most common. Whoa, almost messed that up. But we got the 2 cycle. Whew. If we had to do another cycle, that's gonna waste a lot of time. Especially if we got a 3. But we were lucky enough to get that last shot in. We missed a shot or 2, and it happens. It happens. Nobody's perfect. Alright, moving on to Cossack 3, the world's slowest auto-scroller. There's really not much you can do to make this stage go by any faster. The only thing you can do to help out your speed time is getting enemies off screen as fast as you can. Like these turrets coming up here. Get those off as fast as you can. It saves on screen lag. So like I said, the more things that are on your screen, the laggier it gets. You kind of want to get what you can out of the way. Oops. Now in this speedrun, you got to be cautious of how much ammo you have, because your ammo does not refill. After every completion of castle stage. So you have to always be on the constant vigilance on how much ammo you have. What was I gonna say? But luckily for us, most of the bosses in the Cossack, in the castle stages are weak to 1 or 2 different things, so. Unique thing about Pharaoh is if you hold your charge shot up here all the way until the boss door, it won't charge us for using any ammo. So you just gotta make sure you hold down your B button to keep that full charge. All the way till the end. And there you go. That's the auto-scroller. Now the thing about castle stages is if you die on the boss, you can start all the way back at the checkpoint, the last checkpoint. So you could lose a lot of time if you die here. Which I've done a lot of times. We use that full charge shot to kill that first cockroach and take a hit on the second one. And then he's down. That's the twin cockroaches. Down they go. Pretty simple, straightforward. There's no RNG to them. The only difference is, you know, the second one can shoot 4 little balls instead of 1 big one like he did. That's really the only RNG to it. It's really random. Now on to Cossack 4. Pretty short stage here. I think this is the one and only time you're gonna see Rush Coil or Tango Cat. You're gonna see Tango Jet a lot more often, but I use Tango Coil here because we used all our balloons before. Take a little bag deboost on that guy. Ah. Ceiling bonked. Make this wall down with a drill shot. Now you can go up on that other ladder. It takes you topside. But if you ask any speedrunner who runs Mega Man 4 or this game, they will tell you that there's not even a topside. They don't even know. But if you take the topside, that's the screen you come out on. But it's a lot faster to go this way. Shortcut. We like shortcuts. Alright, we're going to take down Cossack with full charge shots. Now the thing about Cossack here is if you slide, it resets his position, so he won't move left or right, just up and down. If we time it right, we can use it to our advantage. There you go. Down goes Cossack. What's this? Oh, wow. So, apparently Dr. Wily kidnapped Kalinka, Dr. Cossack's daughter, and forced Dr. Cossack to go evil. So, the real antagonist is Dr. Wily. Can you believe that? The best eyebrows in video gaming right there. Dr. Wily, that son of a gun. Alright, so Wily 1 is full of Mets. There's nothing but Mets in this stage. The only enemy you'll ever see is a Met. We got dancing Mets. We got stationary Mets. We got a Met Daddy at the end. Ah! Okay, some bad movement there, no biggie. Oh wow, maybe some more bad movement. Let's go. That's not how I wanted that screen to go. That is how I wanted this screen to go, though. That's good. The dancing meds take about 3 shots, whereas the stationary meds take 1 shot. Here we go with an underwater section. Once again, we can't jump out of our slides underwater, so we gotta be careful here. Ah! Missed my jump there. Here we go. Now, for the first use of Tango Jet. To ride our cat around. Yoku block sections, because every Mega Man game's gotta have Yoku blocks, right? We just skip right through them. Who needs to do Yoku blocks anyway? Jump over that guy. Jump over that guy. And you're home free. Do a little jump here, get a little booster jump there. Now, he can either jump big, jump small, or he can really just be a pain in the butt sometimes, but obviously whenever he lands, you want to make sure that you're not flat on the ground, because he will freeze you in place if he lands while you're still on the ground. So hurry up and kill him, and there you go. Usually you can get him down in 3 cycles, which we did, so that's good. That's a good Met Daddy fight. Saved a lot of time there. It's good, it's good. So we're on to Wily Dose, where we're going to be using a lot of Jet here, where we'll actually, you'll see me call Jet, but not use them. We'll use the Buster instead of actually using Jet. Just because we want to save on the menu selects, it takes a couple seconds each time you menu, so you want to reduce the amount of times you menu in this game. You'll see that a lot in the refights, where we'll transition from one fight to the next using the same weapon, so that way we can kind of save on a lot of those menuing. There we go. Hello, Eddie. See you later, Eddie. See, like there, we'll call him down and not use him. Poor Tango Cat doesn't get used much. Here we go. Shoutouts to Hypa for finding that strat. That helps out. If you call down Tango Jet and then turn back the other way towards the wall, Jet will actually face towards you, so that way the Jet is going towards the wall instead of towards the bat, so it makes it transitioning to the next platform a lot easier, a lot faster. For this boss fight here, we're going to switch to Toad, and as we come into the boss room, we're going to shoot a Toad shot off, and it'll skip his life fill animation. And then we're going to switch to Drill, hit him once with the Drill shot, and it'll reduce his hitbox down so that we can get behind him and just shoot him from behind and not have to worry about taking another hit. And there you go. Pretty straightforward and easy. We like Taco Trash. He's one of my favorite bosses, because he goes down like a chump. Alright, time for refights. Now, like I said earlier, we're going to be transitioning from one boss to the next using the same weapon. For instance, Pharaoh Man's soft weakness is Dust Man, and we'll go from Pharaoh to Skull. So, we're going to take some refills here to get our ring filled up and our dust filled up. There we go. And we should be good to go now. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, like I said, you want to save on your menuing, so... There's a couple of boss fights where we won't transition with the same weapon just because it really doesn't matter that much, but you can do them in any order. But we need to get the ones we can with the same weapons down. You want to be as close to the door as possible when you kill them, so that way you can get out pretty quickly. The ideal is, on the last shot, you want to be standing in the doorway, so that way you can get out as soon as possible. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. There we go. Skullman here for Drill, and then we're going to go to Brightman. Brightman, you want to shoot him with an odd number of skull shields, so that way it offsets its health value so he don't freeze us. And we screwed it up, so we're going to only get to do 3, but you want to do 5, but as long as it's an odd number, then he won't freeze us. 2, 3. Now we're going to use the rest of our Toad Shot here. Usually we want to save at least one Toad Shot for Drill Man, but we messed up the dive fight, so we have to use all of our Toad Shots. That's okay though, because the Rain Flush only does 1 HP of damage on Drill, so it is what it is. And of course he's gonna drill. You see me jumping, that's just me counting how long he's been underground. Two, 3, 4. He stays underground about 4.5 seconds. I messed up a little bit, but no big deal. And we're out. Alright, so we're gonna finish the last 3. Toad, Pharaoh, or Toad Ring, and Dust. Then on to Wily Machine. looking pretty easy ringman fight here. Well, if you actually hit him. Alright. On to Dustman. Hopefully he doesn't suck us. If he starts sucking us, we can stop him from sucking if we just run straight into him. Like that. But we don't want to do it too many times because that does take a lot of health out of us. Now phase 1 of Wily Machine is weak to Ring. We want to get him down to 1 HP, and then we want to switch to Drill and shoot him with a drill shot, and it will skip his life fill animation, and then your next drill does double damage. And thing to note about second phase using drill is the drill is not the weakness, the explosion is the weakness. So you want to double tap that B right before it gets to the nose. And down goes Tyson. All right, 1 stage left, and we got Wily Capsule left, and we'll be done. The time will be on last hit on Wily Capsule, so we're having a pretty good run actually. It's not a bad, not too terrible of a run. We're gonna be finishing under estimate, so that's good. Wily Capsule is pretty easy stage. You just have to shoot a couple enemies and get into the boss door. Pretty straightforward. Oops, messed that up. Alright, weak to Pharaoh. We can do double shots if we get the full charge shot. If we hit him with a full charge shot and then hold on to our B button, we can do double shots, but he's being ornery right now. His position's being ornery. Yeah. Wow, he's being a jerk. Oh my god. Whoopsie! So, we didn't mean for that to happen. That's not supposed to happen. I did that on purpose to show you what not to do. Don't take too many hits. You may find yourself in a precarious position, but we got lucky, we got a drop, so we're okay. Let's try that again. Take 2. Man, he's just not liking us today. Just not giving us good patterns. At all. Wow. What a jerk. Oh my god. What? Wow. Oh my Lord in heaven. Okay, we're gonna take a juice box just because we don't want to repeat of what happened last before. Wow, he is just not giving us good pattern whatsoever. Oh my god. That was my fault. Wow. Wow, dude. Finally, good god. Wow, see how RNG will just tear you apart in this game? Wow. That capsule is probably the worst capsule I've ever had in my entire life. He just did not want to cooperate whatsoever. And plus, my crappy movement didn't help things either. But that's Roll Chan 4, 80%. Yay, we did it. Yay. Now the fate of the free world is saved by Roll instead of Mega Man. Then we can go relax. I hope you guys enjoyed this run. I hope, yeah, I hope I explained everything good for you. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to competing in this marathon and watching also watching some good runs. So thanks for having me. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.